Let me ask you something. Something you probably haven't heard in your entire life. When was the last time you truly took care of your old friend? I'm not talking about rinsing off in the shower or adjusting your boxers. I mean giving real attention, listening, caring for that part of your body that once made you feel proud, alive, and connected. The way you care for your teeth, your heart, or your joints. The truth is, most men, especially after 50, start ignoring the first signs of change. They wait until there's discomfort, disconnection, or a loss of confidence. And by the time they notice, they're already one step behind. This video is your gentle but necessary reminder. A clear, practical, respectful guide to help you reconnect with your body, to regain your confidence, your vitality, and your sense of self. If you're watching this, I'd love to know where you're tuning in from. Let me know in the comments. And if you care about men's health in a real and honest way, make sure to hit subscribe so you won't miss the next powerful message. Part 1. Quite 1. The silent changes after 50. Once you pass 50, your body enters a new phase. Not loud, not dramatic, but undeniably different. These changes don't come all at once. They arrive quietly, little by little. And if you're not paying attention, you might miss them until your body starts to speak. And it speaks through your private parts first. That part of you that used to represent energy, pride, and intimacy. Now it's asking for a different kind of care. Let's start with hormones, especially testosterone. It's not just about sex drive. Testosterone plays a role in your energy, your mood, your muscle strength, and yes, your natural readiness for intimacy. After 50, testosterone gradually decreases. You might still feel the desire in your mind, but your body doesn't follow right away, and that's normal. At the same time, your circulation changes. Your heart and blood vessels work harder to push blood throughout the body, and your penis is often the first to notice this shift. Why? Because it completely depends on healthy blood flow to function. So when that flow slows down, firmness drops, responsiveness fades, and morning activity lessens. None of that means you're broken. It just means your body is sending you signals, gentle ones asking for attention. And there's more. Your nerves begin to slow too. The spark that once fired with a single glance or thought now needs more time, more relaxation, more connection. Again, this is normal. It doesn't mean anything is failing. It means your system's hormones, circulation, nerves now need your support. Just like your knees may feel stiff in the morning, or your eyes need help reading fine print. Your private parts are aging in their own way, and they can't do it alone. The problem is most men ignore the signs. They joke about it, brush it off as just aging, but that's like seeing your car's warning light turn on and just driving faster. Your body isn't blaming you. It's asking for help. More movement, better blood flow, less pressure, more attention. If you respond with care instead of frustration, you give yourself a real chance, not just to survive, but to feel strong, connected, and fully present well into your 60s and 70s. If you're still here with me, comment ready below, so I know you're someone who's brave enough to begin again. And now let's talk about what your private parts need most to function well. Blood flow. Part 2, movement, the lifeline for your vitality. If there's one thing your private parts absolutely need to stay healthy, it's circulation. Without blood flow, nothing works. No strength, no sensation, no connection. And here's the hard truth. Your penis is often the first place to show signs of poor circulation, even before your heart sends a warning. That means if you notice less firmness, slower response, or fading sensation, it's not random, it's your body speaking, quietly asking for change. Why does it happen? Sometimes it's high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or diabetes. Sometimes it's too much sitting, smoking, or poor nutrition. But one thing is certain, lack of movement makes everything worse. The good news, you don't need to hit the gym or lift heavy weights. You just need to move naturally, gently, and consistently. A short walk after lunch, some light stretches while watching TV, slow breathing while lying down. These small actions can make a real difference. Because when you move your body, you activate your blood vessels. They open, they flex, they carry oxygen-rich blood to the pelvic area, they flush out the waste that builds up from sitting too long, and that waste, if it stays, can harden soft tissues, even in the tiny vessels that serve your private parts. Over time, this leads to stiffness, discomfort, and a growing distance from the part of yourself that once felt fully alive. But when you move, you bring it back. You're not just exercising, you're giving life to your most sensitive circulatory organ. The point isn't performance, it's care, with love, with patience, with presence. If this part resonates with you, comment blood below to remind yourself that movement is medicine. And once your body starts to warm up, once blood is flowing freely again, there's another piece that needs your attention, your nerves. Let's move into part 3. Reawakening sensation. When your body wants to be heard. Here's something no one tells you. Sensation doesn't just exist, it needs attention. And over time, it can quietly fade if you don't care for it the right way. After 50, the nerves that handle pleasure, response, and connection start to slow down. It's not that they stop working, it's just like turning the volume down a bit. You can still hear it, but you need to listen more closely. The beautiful part is you can bring sensation back. Not with pressure, not with performance, but with presence. You don't need pills, you don't need to prove anything. You just need to reconnect with your own body gently and respectfully. Start with simple acts. Soak in a warm bath and allow yourself to notice how your skin feels. Gently massage the lower belly, inner thighs, or glutes, not to stimulate, but to wake up blood flow and nerve pathways. Apply a small amount of natural oil or fragrance-free lotion. Let your skin remember it still matters, that it still belongs to you. Because each time you touch with care, you send a signal to your brain. This part of me is still alive, still worthy, still here. That message allows your body to relax. Blood flows better, sensation returns, and the quiet stress that's built up for years begins to melt away. You can also support your nerves from the inside. Drink enough water to help signals move freely. Limit alcohol to reduce nerve damage. Make sure you're getting enough B12. It protects the coating around your nerves so they communicate more clearly. But the goal isn't perfect performance. The goal is safety, comfort, reconnection. When your body feels supported, it begins to trust again. Frustration fades, and in its place, intimacy returns. Not just with your partner, but with yourself. If this part speaks to you, comment "feel" below. To remind yourself that sensation is not lost, it just needs to be welcomed back. And now that your nerves are listening again, let's talk about the outer layer that protects them all. Your skin. Let's move to part 4. Clean skin, calm mind, the foundation of comfort and confidence. For years, you may have washed and dried without thinking twice. But after 50, things change. The skin around your private parts becomes thinner, drier, and more sensitive. And without care, it can lead to irritation, cracking, discomfort, or even infection. If you're uncircumcised, this part is especially important. Gently cleaning under the foreskin daily with warm water is essential. No soap, no harsh scrubbing, just water and a soft towel. This prevents buildup of bacteria or residue that can lead to odor inflammation or more serious problems. But even if you are circumcised, the truth remains. The skin down there is delicate. It needs help staying healthy as you age. So once or twice a week, or after a bath, apply a small amount of fragrance-free moisturizer. Something simple, something gentle. It helps the skin stay soft, prevents cracking, and keeps you from feeling that dry, tight discomfort that so many men ignore until it becomes painful. If you sweat often or wear tight clothing, a light dusting of talc-free powder can help reduce friction and irritation. But here's the heart of it. It's not about looks, it's about function. When your skin is calm, your nervous system feels safe. And when you feel safe in your own skin, your body responds with relaxation, trust, and confidence. Think about it like this. If you take care of your hands, your face, your hair, why not care for the part of your body that has been with you through every chapter of life? If you know you've been ignoring this part for too long, comment skin below. Let this be the moment you begin again. And now with your blood flowing, your nerves alive, and your skin cared for, there's one more key to lasting vitality: your mindset. Let's move to part 5. The right mindset, seeing your body through respectful eyes. After 50, many men carry a quiet weight, a kind of unspoken worry. They begin to wonder, am I still strong enough? Can I still show up the way I used to? Does she still see me the same way? These thoughts don't always come out loud, but they live there in the background. And over time, they start to drain your confidence, your comfort, your connection. You begin to feel pressure. Your body isn't what it used to be, but you still expect it to respond like it's 25. And when it doesn't, you feel disappointed, not with others, but with yourself. But what if you change the lens? What if instead of seeing your private parts as something that's failing, you saw them as a longtime friend, still here, still trying, still adapting? Your body isn't resisting you. It's waiting for you to slow down, to be curious, to be gentle. When you shift your mindset from pressure to presence, something amazing happens. Your nervous system relaxes, your breath slows, your sense of self returns. This isn't about trying harder. It's about showing up calmly, consistently, and with care. And over time, what once felt distant starts to feel close again, real again, alive again. Daily care becomes simple, like drinking water, stretching in the morning, or opening the curtains to let light in. It's not a chore. It's a quiet, steady act of self-respect. So if there's one thing to hold on to, let it be this: you are not the man you were 20 years ago, but that doesn't make you less. It makes you more. You have experience, you have stillness, you have depth, and you still have every right to feel connected to your own body. If this part helped you see yourself more clearly, comment no below. Let it be the start of something real. And now, as we bring this journey together, let's wrap it all up with one final message, one that honors where you are right now. Conclusion: coming home to the body you've always had. My friend, here's what I want you to remember. Your penis is not separate from your health. It's not a performance tool. It's not just for intimacy. It is a living, breathing, responsive part of your body. It reflects your blood flow, your emotions, your stress, your sleep, your choices, and it deserves care every single day. Not because it's broken, not because something's wrong, but because it's part of you, and you matter. After 50, your body isn't asking for more effort. It's asking for more honor, more attention, more love. With just a few minutes each day, a stretch, a sip of water, a gentle touch, you can build a daily rhythm of respect. You're not trying to go backward. You're moving forward with presence, with intention, with pride in the body you still live in. And that pride doesn't come from how your body looks or even how it performs. It comes from knowing you are still showing up for yourself, fully, honestly, quietly. So if this video helped you, share it with a friend, a brother, a man who might be too afraid to ask for help but needs to hear this. And if you'd like more honest, kind, and science-backed men's health advice, tap subscribe. We'll keep going together. Thank you for being here. And remember, the best version of you is not behind you. It's still waiting, right ahead.